I want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hukakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that's preaching His word in truth and sincerity. To you, I want to say shalom. All right, and I'm doing this lesson on why it is important to read, but what I mean by that, is reading these scriptures in the King James Bible. Although it's important to read all together, but the King James Bible is the most important book on the face of the earth. And nothing compares to that. Not even the books of your educations, for this society. But, I would run across a comment from social media or just walking through, and hearing the conversation of someone asking the question like, what's a good book to read? And the other person will reply the Bible. And then the other person will say, I already read that one 100 times, but if that person, if that person read the scripture and understood what was in the Bible, they wouldn't want to read another book. Besides, hey, they'll be out on highways and byways, if they understood the scriptures, if they understood what they read, hey, making their bodies a living sacrifice. But to help get my point across, this is Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. It say, the revelation of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. Okay. The word revelation means to reveal or revealing. All right. And what's being revealed in the scriptures, how the Lord and his son look, the true people whom the Lord chosen for himself. It revealed the end times, which is Jacob's trouble. That's coming to pass, real soon. The wicked that run the earth. Life and death itself. All right, reading on to say, who bear record of the word of the Most High and the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach and all things that he saw. Okay, and it reads this verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And, if you read and keep the things which are written of this book, you'll be able to understand and know what's going on in this place that we call America, and all over, because, hey, we are in evil times right now, and the Lord sent out his servants to be fishers and later hunters. All right, but first they must fish for the elect, which is the Lord's top people out of that remnant that's going to get salvation. All right, but to be a fisher, hey, the Lord have to wake you up first, wake you up out of sleep, and impart you understanding of the scriptures, and to be able to break them down to the simplest forms. So whoever you dealing with at the time of trying the spirit by the spirit, they will, understand more of what the scriptures is saying. All right. But we go to Proverbs 15 and 28. It reads, the heart of the righteous studies to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pour out evil things. Okay. And you have to study and stay sharp with this understanding, and to be ready to give an answer to the whole elect when asked the question. You don't want to be fumbling around looking for scriptures all the time, because some people, they act like they just don't have a hot second to hear, the word of the Lord, to hear what the Lord has to say. But, when you study, study here and study there, constantly you storing up, the scriptures in your head. So whenever you hear a certain question or a comment, scriptures automatically pop up in your mind. Hey, hey, you can get back to work, you know. Again, that hopefully you let, some more food. But, listening to the wicked, it's not doing anything good. They go off what they feel instead of what the scriptures say. And the next verse say in Proverbs 15:29, the Lord Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. All right, your pastors and priests, or whatever they want to call themselves, they ain't breaking down the scriptures and truth. And that's if they even pull in scriptures, because they talk a lot. They might get one or two precepts, the whole service, and just talk the rest. Sing, pass the collection plate around. All right, but hey, they just trying to get a quick dollar. That's why it's good to read and study and do research yourself. You know, but this my last one. I ain't want to make it too long. These the ones that popped up in my head. Um, in Proverbs, back to chapter 2, and verse 10, it say, when wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. All right, and when you read and study the scripture, it feeds the spirit. It uplifts you and keep you stable. And this is the only way to feed your spirit, because this wisdom and knowledge, it is referred to as food in the scriptures. And the Lord say he come in a volume of the book, and the Lord is life, pertaining to John 6:51, Salakia, and Hebrews 10:7. So hey, you gotta stay sharp on them precepts. Get them a little quicker. Hey, whoever come up, wanna inquire some knowledge or whatever. Hey, you gotta deal with them. You gotta be quick to give an answer, man. But Lord's willing, this was edifying to you. I want to say shalom.